The YNW Melly case. It's going live right now. It's all over the internet. You can stream it from YouTube. It shows the whole trial live. What's your thoughts on that? Do you think? What do you think? What do you think the verdict is going to be?
I've been watching it. I told you I know about these murder trials. I done sat in a lot of them. I feel like the outcome, not guilty. Want me to tell you why? His opening arguments from his lawyer convinced me, like it made me look at it totally different. Because his lawyer saying, if Bortland drove them to the hospital, why didn't y'all perform a search warrant on his house or treat him how y'all treated Melly? Y'all let him lie to y'all 3 times and sent him home. So basically not saying Bortland did it, but what I'm saying is they locked in on Melly being a superstar. They was trying to get their moment, like the detective was trying to get his moment. He was more so trying to get his moment than putting it together. I feel like they seen how big Melly was. You see this trial live on YouTube. It's the biggest. Once his lawyer explained that the detective was in that type of, that's how he was playing the case. It made sense. Like Melly, like, think about it. You got YNW Melly in the car. This can be the biggest story ever. Win, lose, or draw. Publicity. So now that I heard the opening arguments from the lawyer, I kinda like it. But this is the thing about the murders. You gotta prove him without reasonable doubt. I promise you it's reasonable doubt in this. I'm not even a lawyer, but it's reasonable doubt in this case forever. Because no, we wasn't in that car. We don't know nothing. Like, we wasn't there. I seen him say, the prosecutor said something like, Instagram. On Instagram, somebody, after the shooting happened on Instagram, somebody wrote him and said, is you all right?
Yeah.
She is from Bel Air somewhere. She don't know. After something tragic with you and your friends and it hit the streets before it hit the internet, everybody's going to call and check on you and make sure you okay. These are your closest friends. That's just what happened in the black community to let her know. So her trying to prove that was made him guilty. It's all over the place. They fishing. Then they say Fredo Bang picked him up. Afterwards, it's a witch hunt. It's all over the place now. Now I'm like, oh nah, free Melly, man. Free Melly. It's all over the place.
But it's like, okay, he said I did that shit, right? But it had no context. Like he really didn't say what he did. He just said I did that shit.
He did what?
Exactly. I agree. I agree.
It's still reasonable doubt. He did what? Okay, he did it. What did he say he did? Now you gotta think about what he did and put something there. That's reasonable doubt. I don't like it. Free Melly. I'm saying Melly at 8, man. Melly at 8.
Yeah. And at this point, it's like, okay, it's not about if he did or didn't do it. Can they prove if he did it? I kind of got my own opinion about if he did or didn't do it, but it's just so weird. Like, there was no glass anywhere. Like, I can't really say too much without saying what I really want to say, but somebody in that car had to do it, basically.
Not true. Want me to tell you why? Just allegedly. Say if they did get shot at and Melly fired back to defend himself, he ain't about to tell you he fired a fucking gun in that car or something. That might get him convicted. He ain't about to tell you shit. Put it together yourself. What if Bortland did it? You don't know. It's too much reasonable doubt in it. What if Bortland did it? He gonna snitch on Bortland?
But he was driving. Bortland's driving, but they were hit from the back of the head. You can't drive. You gonna have to reach way around their head to hit them in the back of the head if you in front of them.
Was you in that car?
No.
When you ever heard this? Bullets ain't got no name on them. You don't know which way them jumps go when they come out. You don't know what them bullets did. We wasn't there to see what them bullets did.
2 headshots, drive-by. So you telling me 2 headshots in the drive-by, nobody else got hit?
It's possible. You telling me it's physically impossible?
No, it's possible.
That's reasonable doubt.
Damn.
Free Melly. I should have been his lawyer. He'd have been out. Free that man.
Yeah, it ain't about if he did or didn't do it, man. It's about can they prove it
or didn't. It's reasonable doubt, and this another thing. You can't build a motor from out the air. They building a motor from out the air. They don't even have a solid motive. What's their motive? We don't know why he did it. They making up assumptions, money did. We don't know. Reasonable doubt. It's too much reasonable doubt. Yeah, they got ballistics. They got They got investigators, professionals, but you know Melly and them got professionals too that's gonna critique they professionals. Like I promise you, it's just
And they
sound
didn't
good.
find the gun.
Huh?
They didn't find the gun.
Yeah,
Right?
what gun? And it's another thing. I told you the opening arguments had me convinced. How is Portland House not getting raided, subpoena, checking clothes? They didn't check him for gun residue. They did enough, and the case was over from the beginning. It's another person there. You can't tell me what this other person did, but you can tell me what this person did. Make it make sense to me. All right. You can prove all this about Melly. So what did? Tell me everything he did. They can't tell you everything he did, so there's no way they can tell you everything he did. It's just sound good. The prosecutor fishing. I seen her open up some bag of clothes and show the bag of clothes. They bring that guy drawers to court. They don't know what they doing, bro. It's a witch hunt. I swear to God, I never seen nobody get murdered and they bring your drawers to court. I never seen it. They realized I had his drawers in court. I'm like, what the hell? Like, that's crazy. It don't make sense. They all over the place. They gone off the excitement of who he was. It made sense. I never thought of it like that. But once the detective zoomed in on Melly and realized who he was and who they had, bro, they were so focused on him and proving he was guilty, they didn't even investigate a case. They only investigated Melly. It was nothing else. It's like no other suspects, no nothing. They never really looked for no other guys.
Not that's real. That's real. Damn. Free Melly.
Free that man.
Before we get out of here, YNW. He didn't accept the plea deal. 20-year plea deal. Smart or dumb? RICO charge too. This ain't no regular shit. This RICO. This is a RICO charge.
It's a state or a fed case.
I think it's state.
State and fed case is different, but what is this called? 20 years?
20 years.
I don't know what they got on them. Like what they got on them.
Let me see. YNW state.
If he loses, he facing life?
Yeah, if he lose, it's gonna be way crazier than 20 years.
I don't really know. I don't really know too much about it. But if I was him, they saying him, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't know a situation.